What's up guys, Adrian here. Welcome to another episode of Motorista Adventures. Today, what we'll do is we'll talk about all the automotive news na nagather ko ngayon, and bibigyan ko kayo kung ano yung mga insights ko about these upcoming or new products in 2020. So, start na tayo without further ado. Start tayo sa ating 2019 Ford Everest, which is the Trend variant. So, nung nirelease yung Ford Everest for 2020 na model year, hindi kasama yung Trend. Okay? So, yung nirelease nila is yung Titanium and Titanium Plus. Bali, yung pinagkaibahan ni Titanium sa Titanium Plus is yung Titanium Plus natin is 4x4 or all-wheel drive, and it has the sunroof. Okay? So, yung ating Ford Everest na Titanium, 4x2 lang siya. And basically, you get the bi-turbo engine. Okay? So, ngayon, they released the Trend, which is, I think, very a good step kasi it gives the buyer or bibigyan kayo ng, ng option, no? If you can't afford the Titanium, then you can go for the Trend, which is priced reasonably at 1,738,000 Philippine pesos. Okay? So, unfortunately, wala na tayong manual transmission sa ating Everest for the 2020 model years. So, lahat automatic, and I don't think na 10-speed lahat. Okay? So, anong bago ni Everest na Trend? Instead of getting the bi-turbo diesel, you get the older generation 2.2-liter turbo diesel engine that puts out 158 horsepower and 385 Newton meters of torque. And I don't think that it's a bad thing. So the 2.2-liter is, I think, proven na after a few years na of they using it. And then you also get 18-inch alloy wheels, which is not bad. 4x2 configuration lang nga pala to. And sa ating interior, guys, you get 10-speaker stereo system or audio system. You also get 7 airbags sa ating Trend. And you get ABS, EBD, traction control, and trailer sway control, hill start assist, all that necessary stuff na nakikita mo sa mga bagong SUVs today, nandito sa ating Ford Everest na Trend. You get 800mm wading depth, or yung kung may baha, 800mm yung maximum water wading ni Everest. Okay? So, which is a very, very good addition sa kanilang lineup. And yeah, I think it's a very good choice. No, if you don't want the other brands, you can go for this one. This is the Everest Trend, which they released. Okay, so bagong-bago pa. Let's move on to other news. Next natin is magre-release si Suzuki ng dalawang cars dito sa Philippine market. The entry-level one na i-release nila is the Suzuki Espresso, which is an extremely small car. Ito ay exact competitor ni Toyota Wigo because of the price range. So this Suzuki Espresso is priced at 518,000 pesos, which is very, very cheap. Mga bagong buyers ng kotse is madodrawn into the price of this Espresso. But in terms of the styling, I don't like it. I think it just looks weird. It looks funny. They didn't put a lot of thought into the design of the Espresso. It looks cheap. I think it does feel cheap as well, most likely. By the way, the Espresso GL manual transmission, which I think the only model for the Philippine market, comes with a 1-liter 3-cylinder gasoline engine that produces a meager 67 horsepower and 90 Newton meters of torque compared to a 5-speed manual transmission. 3-cylinder engine, you can be sure na medyo matipid talaga to, but in terms of power and performance, I don't think it will give you the spirited driving. Okay, if you're looking for that, it is actually expected at a 518,000 price range. Expected na yan. And considering na dito sa internet, sinasabi nila na 21.7 kilometers per liter yung average fuel economy. And I doubt that, pero baka nasa mga 16 kilometers per liter the most. So yeah, that's the Suzuki Espresso. Meron silang 15,000 peso na discount if you reserve between now and March 18, 2020. So 5,000 down payment and makakuha ka ng 15,000 peso na discount. That's actually a very good deal. Another news, dito tayo sa Suzuki XL7. So, two vehicles na i-release ni Suzuki. Ito yung isa is the XL7, which is a subcompact SUV. This SUV, guys, will be pitted against the Mitsubishi Expander at the price range of 1,068,000 Philippine pesos. In terms of design, yung ating Suzuki na XL7 does look very good. Kung titignan nyo, you can see we have LED na headlamps and meron din siyang LED DRLs and it looks rugged. I love the wheels on this car on the picture, and we have here a green color. I think looks very nice. What do you get for 1,068,000 Philippine pesos? You get a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, which is capable of 103 horsepower and 138 Newton meters of torque. This will be a competitor sa Mitsubishi Expander Cross. Ano siya, medyo cheaper siya kaysa Expander Cross. So ano yung bago sa sa XL7? Basically, they gave it a better ground clearance. So this XL7 has 200 mm of ground clearance, which I don't think makes a big difference. I think na okay pa rin si Expander, no? If looking at the specs of this, meron tayong 30,000 peso discount kung bibili ka and 5,000 peso na down payment. So kung bibili ka, you get a 5,000 peso down payment and then you can be discounted for 30,000 pesos if you want to get this at the first release. Next news is the Mitsubishi Expander Cross, which is priced at 1,255,000 Philippine pesos. So medyo pricey na sa Expander, and this will replace the GLS as the top of the line model. So ito na yung flagship ni Expander sa kanilang lineup. Okay, so what's actually new with the Expander Cross? Seeing the picture for the first time, I can see na yung headlights niya is LED, which the normal Expander na top of the line has halogens. And yung grille niya, medyo rugged yung look, and merong Expander Cross na badging sa harap ng bonnet or hood niya. And meron tayong fog lights dito sa pinakailalim, and then parang mas bulkier siya tignan due to that yung parang lip, okay, sa harap ng Expander Cross. And dito din sa side meron siyang mga side na design cues, which makes it a lot more macho looking. Basing on this news, they've given the Expander Cross more ground clearance. So yung ground clearance ng bagong Expander Cross natin is 225 mm of ground clearance, which is 20 mm more than the Expander GLS. So I think that's gonna fare better in city baha conditions. Okay, but don't expect too much, so it's not really that tall to begin with. And then you also get a 1.5 liter Myvec double overhead cam engine, which generates 103 horsepower and 141 Newton meters of torque. And this is paired to a 4-speed automatic transmission. And you also have here 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels included. Mostly the same lang sila sa GLS, apart from the new features that it has. Okay, and in terms of safety features, the Expander Cross has cruise control, you have stability control, traction control, hill start assist, all that good stuff meron si Expander Cross, which is, I think, very, very nice. The price that I mentioned, guys, what do you think? Expensive ba? Mura ba si Expander Cross? Let me know down sa ating comments. I think yun lang yung news natin for today. I hope you guys like this video, and kung bago pa kayo sa aking channel, mag-subscribe na kayo. And click nyo yung bell icon para ma-notify kayo kung meron tayong mga bagong updates dito sa ating channel. So thank you so much guys. This is Adrian. You are watching Motorista Adventures and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.